We want to go ahead and check in on that brush fire that is burning in Carlsbad. This is at the just southeast of the Crossings golf course there. Look at those flames. Brandon Lewis is actually tracking this for us right now. Can you tell us where exactly this is?
Yeah, so we're looking at Palomar Airport Road and Oaks Way. We have it indicated here with this fire icon. There's Western Solutions and the floral supply that Eric talked about a little bit earlier, and the fire burning in this canyon area. There's still a fairway located to the east of College Boulevard. So we saw the fire trucks lining up here on Palomar Airport. This is College Boulevard again, and the fire burning right over here. Now we saw from the flames from Chopper 8 and the way the smoke was indicating that it looked like it was going off toward the east, so moving off toward this direction over here. What we're monitoring is in particular with the winds. We saw winds at about 6 miles per hour in Carlsbad, and that's average. These are onshore flow winds, seeing about 12-mile-per-hour winds at Oceanside, 6 generally in Carlsbad, so kind of split the difference here with what we're talking about when it comes to the potential for these winds. Now, the winds will remain relatively low along the coast. We just ran this model here. We're seeing winds at about 4 miles per hour in Oceanside overnight, but notice the winds in the mountains. That's where that danger zone that we were talking about with even more potential of the wind gusts. Now, we will get into slightly the double digits as we head into Saturday and Sunday when it comes to this, but overall the winds won't be too much of a factor when it comes to this fire, at least as we saw with some other ones. Now, we've talked a lot about the various smoke columns. So we're looking at Chopper 8's video here. We see that smoke column moving off over toward the east. We're looking at this area off of the golf course here, and it's very dry. It's a dry canyon, so there's a lot of fuel that's in there, and that's what CAL FIRE and firefighters will always say is going to spark the fire and try to contain it as quickly as they possibly can. CAL FIRE, of course, working to try to contain these fires at less than 10 acres when it comes to it. Now, there's not a ton of acreage immediately here, but there is to the north and further toward the south by Palomar Airport Road. That's where the bottom of the screen in Chopper 8, you see all those fire trucks lining the streets there, and then heading toward the businesses, like we mentioned, the Western Solutions, the Floral Supply Syndicate, and there it looks like there's a grocery store over there as well. Let's zoom in. This is it's coming up as a grocery store. That's a Holland Flower Market as well, and then there's a lot of this pavement over here. Now, it depends what kind of turf and how much dry brush there is over here, because that's going to determine what's going to end up fueling this fire. But firefighters are saying there is a potential of burning up to 20 acres, and of course they're going to do their best to try to protect all of the structures that are in this area. So I know that this is going to be a concern. If you live in the Carlsbad area, you probably see the smoke, and if you're looking at Legoland, to give you some perspective here, we have the crossings at Carlsbad, and then Legoland is a little bit further off to the east. So we'll zoom out just a little bit here. As well, we had the fire that was located over here, Palomar Airport, and then the crossings at Carlsbad, which is right next to the Legoland area, located just off to the west over here. Again, it looked like the fire was burning more toward the east, so Legoland shouldn't see operations affected too much. But again, firefighters continuing to battle this brush fire. They're calling it about 2 acres at this point, and potential to burn up to 20. We'll go ahead and send it back to you guys at the desk.
So it looks like, Brandon, it's the driving range of the golf course that's right there that you were mentioning. The crossings at Carlsbad, they have a driving range southeast of their course. So that's the building that you're seeing just above the smoke on the top left side. That's that white building. Again, just to the southeast, the building that's seeing that smoke that's going in, and we saw the flames is not too far away from it. That's the Northwestern Mutual building. It's an office complex that also has integrity applications and marquee staffing.
And we are going to continue to follow this. You can watch this fire and learn more on our NewsAid app. Also, we are streaming it live on Twitter and Facebook. So that does it for us. We hope you have a great day.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a good weekend.